Welcome back! We're gonna do another tattoo video today because those are the only ones that get views. By the way, this is a gaming channel, kind of. I don't know. It's debatable right now. I really like the tattoo videos, but if you like gaming, I got 150 videos of me and my husband playing games together, which is a lot. A lot. But if you like zombies, we have Left 4 Dead. If you like team games, we got a bunch of those. If you like It Takes Two and like to watch people go through a divorce, we have that. Yeah, we have videos, guys. We got a lot of videos. This is not just a tattoo debunking channel.
Okay.
Let's just look for some videos, guys. Fucking stupid. Yeah, you guys want to look at tattoos today? Let's do that. Yeah, you down? Let's go. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, check out our gaming. Our gaming's fun. This channel is actually for me and my husband. So, y'all are just watching me right now. But if you want to watch me scream and cry, or a grown man scream and cry, check out my games. We have jump scare compilations. If you guys want to check those out, see if there are any games that you want to watch. Watch some videos. All right, let's actually do something. Okay, my eyebrows are looking mean today. Fun fact, I have a giant scar above this eyebrow, so I don't grow hair here. So if you're wondering why it's jacked up like I always do, it's just like that. It is what it is. Look at my subscribers. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, if this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe. If you found this because you were watching How to Tattoo Yourself, please watch these first, just so you get an idea of what's getting put out on the internet. Just saying. Tattooing myself. Okay, so I saw like a little preview to this one, and I didn't actually get into her tattooing, but I might do this one. Kind of freaks me out, so we're gonna see how it turns out.
So yeah, I just kept
I like her
searching,
makeup.
and
It matches her hair. I like it.
I came out with.
I don't really get the lip
obviously,
smacking thing though. That's
this
kind of
was
freaking me
Google
out.
Searched. I did not draw this out myself, but this is what I'm gonna tattoo on myself.
Ooh, tricky.
Right now, I'm doing the blueprint. As you see, the blue pin right there.
Yeah.
I'm printing it onto right here. If you guys could see, it's going
Ooh.
stenciling out onto the paper. So I'm gonna have you guys on a little journey with me, and I'm gonna show you guys
Let's go on a journey.
how I tattoo myself. Well, not, but it's just
Oh,
I
she's
at
got a
least have to
little
pull through
piercing
to have
right
the whole
here
stencil on
above
me.
her top
I
teeth. That's
hope
cute.
finish
I
it
like
by
it.
tonight, but if I don't, then that's fine. Of me tattooing my friends and like having conversations with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So she's tattooing
I'ma
other
just
people. Is she doing this
on
at
the
a
stencil
shop
I'm
or?
doing.
Because I mean, at
Until
home
I'll say to
tattoo,
my
this
homegirl,
pops up. I don't know.
Tell me why. You know, she takes a picture of me. Later on, I saw that
I
she
don't
posted
want
it,
story
and
time.
because
No,
of this,
no, thank you.
wanted to let you- my room is messy 50% of the time.
So is mine.
I'm a mom. What do you guys expect? You expect
Yeah.
it to be clean always?
Okay, so already that placement is super hard to reach in tattoos. So her back's gonna be hurting. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because, yeah, okay, so she's not laying the stencil on the way you should. I see some stencil
But
cream.
I hate using this. For some reason, like I just don't like it. This one,
Oh.
I'm just so used to it. I've been used to it.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. My clients, when I do have clients, I do use this. I mean, I do tell them that I'd rather work with this. So I mean, it just depends on the client that I want.
Well, it
If they
depends
feel
on
like-
it depends on if you want to be safe or not. Because if you're using a stick of deodorant and you're using it on your buddies, like not just yourself, then you're cross contaminating with everybody. So, stencil solution, safer way to go.
a weird type of way about this, then I don't mind using this. Don't get me wrong. Like I'll keep it on this, but by all means, this is my favorite thing to use, the stencil.
Speed stick.
Just cover up this whole thing.
It smells good. So she's using the actual drawing itself, which is a lot harder to lay on there. Yeah, see, when you're laying down, you have a stretch in your leg, so it's not going to be that's not what it's gonna look like every day. It's gonna have a stretch to it, or it's gonna like misform a little bit. That's not bad.
This is cute. Don't have any gloves, but that's because I'm only working on my skin. My hands are washed with soap, so I'm not.
It doesn't
really,
matter.
Being extra careful because I know what I'm doing, and everything's clean. My mom's in the background talking to my old manager / boss, so that's why I had to mute this whole thing. I eventually kick her out because I want to get this video done.
Okay, so far she's using disposables. She's covering her clip cord. Like, it's actually okay. Like, her process isn't bad right now. I think she said she's not going to wear gloves, and that's scary. That's always scary to me. Because anytime you need to jump up or anything, you just take those gloves straight off, and you don't have to worry about cross-contaminating. Like, even opening your door to go to the bathroom to wash your hands, you're bringing bacteria back into your setup. Like, you always want to wear gloves. So
anyways, enjoy it. I have ointment. I have my machine with the needle and my water with soap and water. Then I have my machine thing right here.
why does she have water in a bottle? Mystery liquid. What is it supposed to be? Maybe I know. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know.
Here I have my gloves. I have this right here to like base it off of this. And then I'm gonna be working on my bed because I don't want to work in the living room. And I have this in the bottom so I won't get ink on my bed.
And that stuff.
This is what.
Okay, so between her setup and the bed, she's still gonna get stuff on her bed. It's still gonna drip from the table when she's done. Like, I just stuttered. Oh God! When she dunks it in the cup, brings it over, you're gonna get contaminated. You're gonna get blood on your bed. You're gonna like stop tattooing on your bed just because it's comfy. Okay? I'm sorry. Go get.
I'm
okay.
Going so far. Here goes me. Yeah, look, Elowen's toying my ear things.
Honestly, I expect this to turn out better than the other videos I've done so far because that lining is so small. Girl, those gloves don't fit. Get some gloves that fit you. Look at that. Look how much space there is in that glove. Her finger looks like Shrek. Like she has Shrek hands right now. That's not... What was I saying? Oh yeah, this design looks super complicated and busy. What she needs to worry about is losing her stencil. Her lining, I mean, we're going to check it at the end and see if blood's like showing through it and all that, but that design is so much easier to do than the other tattoos that I've looked at so far because it is just small little details. So easy, just little foom foom done. You know, there's so many different things you can do in this tattoo that you will never notice. Like I have some super busy tattoos on me that are absolute trash and people love them because they're busy and it's hard to see what's wrong with them. So, well, I'm a little excited to see if she can pull it off. Like, I'm not... I really wish she wasn't tattooing other people, though, man. Ugh. There's no stretch. We don't need a stretch. That hand's just hanging out. Just like, call me if you need me. You're needed. Just how is she going to stretch it and not lose her stencil? That stencil's so light.
I'll just basically show you guys that afterwards.
That's so scary too when you're tattooing somebody and your stencil starts coming off and you're like just barely reading those lines. It is nerve-wracking.
This is what I do. I stretch out the skin a little.
That's not a stretch.
And then I'm going in.
You gotta get right in there. She's not wiping it off. She's probably scared for how small those details are and how light that stencil is. She's probably too scared to wipe it down. Oof. that's when you need a stretch. Those lines, those long leaves, you need to just be pulling that whole line all the way to the bottom, because when she starts again, it's just gonna have like weird thicknesses where she starts it up again.
Low-key.
And the angle that she's at, tattooing down like that, is just like, she's at risk for just like cutting through her skin.
Her first tattoo, actually. So like the lower I get on this,
is that paper towel or tissue paper?
I have to control it because
is that a Kleenex? You don't want to use that stuff. There's too many small fibers. Like, paper towels are absorbent, okay? They're made differently. Paper towels, shop towels. You need no baby wipes, no Kleenexes. I feel like I'm gonna repeat myself a lot in these videos, but that's those. You have super small fibers, plus like Kleenexes have aloes and stuff.
That's holding the camera. I'm gonna record this. Amy, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, see, her lines are all squiggled up, but you can't read it because there's so much going on in this tattoo. Also, okay, so she's got a clipboard cover, which is nice, because then a lot of people who watch the at-home tattoo how-to videos, all that crap, most of the time you're not going to see a clipboard cover, which is very, very necessary. That rhymes. Okay. You need that, because you do get ink all down it, and it gets super nasty. So when kids are watching videos and they don't see those covers, they assume, oh, I don't need that. You need it. What she's missing right now is a bag over her machine, which you don't think is necessary, but that is like the main key to doing a tattoo, and you can't just like wipe it down all the time and knock stuff around, and just putting a bag over it will just keep it sanitized without messing with it. Like, you can even like adjust it through the bag. Like, just put a bag over it. Those lines are squiggled.
That's rough.
Yeah, anytime she's gonna cross over those lines and they like connect to different parts.
Meanwhile, my screen recorder doesn't even work.
Oh, she's scratching at it, man. Why are you scratching on it?
Doesn't let you record it?
No, it like deletes afterwards.
This also gives you a good idea of how long it actually takes to do a tattoo.
I mean, I could, but
Because something like this could take like 4 hours if you want to be really precise with it and put the white highlights in and all that fun stuff, and keep certain areas from spreading into each other as it ages. And you know, there's a longevity to knowing how to actually tattoo and make your tattoo last for a long time. And I don't think she's going to get to that, because she's already taken forever on just one flower. Like, oof.
Doesn't it look the best right now?
Yeah, you missing some stuff. It also probably took her a lot longer, because it looks like the bits she filled in with black looks like she did that with the liner, which is super damaging to your skin. Unless that's a stencil. But yeah, I can tell, like, around this sunflower, that's all gonna fall out. When she has to go in and do those small details, if she's planning on using a stencil again, you're not gonna line that up. You can't do stuff like that. You're gonna have to keep your reference picture or something, because
obviously I need to do the inside of the flowers. I did what I can because it's starting to swell up, and then when it swells up, I feel more of the pain. So I'm gonna just let it heal, and 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna restart it again.
2 weeks might not be long enough. It depends on who you are, but 2 weeks is really soon. I always say a month. You know, even when the scab falls off, you have brand new skin that's super thin and filmy. You don't really want to start poking around in it. But, that's...
And then hopefully I'd be done by then. I'll be like, air, and I'm tired. It's
Yeah.
like 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get a tattoo. There's also a really good risk of tattooing yourself and passing out. Like, people don't think about that. I have almost passed out several times from getting a tattoo because I used to work 12-hour shifts in a shop and not eat all day, not hydrate, not get any carbs in. I'd maybe eat like a little bowl of that like microwavable like Kraft mac and cheese. That was it for 12 hours. And I would let my homies tattoo me for like 2-3 hours at a time and just stand up and go, ugh, and I was done. Like, so tattooing yourself, you're kind of putting yourself at risk a little bit. I mean, you're in your bed, so if you pass out, take a nap. I mean, start again later. But yeah, getting that speed in tattooing, very important. You do start to get swelling. It does start to get more tender. Like, you need to have like a pace to what you're doing. So her taking on like a 3-4 hour project for some people, like, that's a lot of work. And I mean, I enjoy tattooing myself. Well, I mean, I haven't gotten a tattoo in a while because I'm not at a shop. But when I did tattoo myself, it was very nice to be able to just like focus on what I'm doing. But you tend to not put the ink in deep enough at first and having to go over things. And then when you're in control of your own pain, a lot of people tap out. So it's not all fun and games, lady. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I want to take off these lashes.
They're cute. Ah.
Wow. Okay, I want to take some pictures. Let me put them back on.
Oh.
Are you doing that shit? Because I be doing that shit sometimes. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't get enough pictures. I didn't get enough pictures today. Look. Fresh. Oh my god, my face is all oily because I was like all concentrated into this shit.
Yeah, your body temperature rises when you get a tattoo. You get sweaty, man.
So
Or
that's how far
your client gets sweaty. Okay, that's a good close up.
Still gotta do that.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, there's just getting those lines connected, just making sure that ink stays in. You can really tell in certain spots where her lining is just different variations, or she went over them again, or like right up at the top where her finger is, that is so light compared to the bottom because your leg is just that meat, those muscles, the closer it gets to the bone, like your lines are gonna variate depending on where you're at on the body. So like down at the bottom, right close to her ankle, those are gonna be really easy to make really heavy. You can tell she wasn't wiping as she was going along because there are lines that don't connect. There are lines that you can see, like 2 of them, like doubled up lines where she was trying to get that ink in and then just completely missing the first one.
Inside of that.
Okay, yeah, that whole top, that ain't gonna stick. If she's planning on going over it again, she's gonna have to go over that whole thing again. Composition wise, you really need some different line variations to make these things pop out. You need some thick lines on the outside, thin on like the little detailing and stuff. I mean, if she's not putting white in it, it's all gonna blend together in a few years. Like, these kind of tattoos seem simpler, but you have to focus on how long they're gonna last, because when they're this tight and busy, they don't last long if you don't do them right.
When it is.
Stop touching it with your bare finger. You just throwing dirt in it. Or you putting bacteria in your tattoo. What is happening?
I think this is the biggest tattoo I've done on me. Which is not that big. It's like the size of my hand, to be honest.
That's a good size tattoo, okay?
You guys will see the process of this.
I see those gaps between your lines. Stop touching it with your
Okay,
hand.
guys, so the reason why I ended the clip so short, because I thought I was going to do a part 2 and just attach it to this video, but it's been months, and I just decided to upload this video up, and I will have a part 2 maybe like in a week or so. I just felt like putting this one out because I found a flash drive to where this video was at.
Okay, well, let's see if you finished it up then. Because now I'm curious. She's got 1.18 subscribers. If y'all are seeing it and I'm just missing it, I'm going to be so bummed out because I'm being stupid. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. She just put her foot on a setup.
Channel. My fucking hair, my hair is a mess. Look at this.
I like her
woke up
hair.
like this, and oh my god, my lips are cracked too.
I used to have hair
When
like
is-
that. Oh, they're collabing on a bed. Why are you even wrapping up the pillow? You've got a blanket. You can't even get him off the bed to put the stencil on?
Okay, now she's showing me this technique that she's doing with a paper towel and water.
That's it. Just like taking
Oh, just
off,
that.
just taking that off, and then drying it. Apparently, it like makes it so that when you're like wiping, that first layer on the top doesn't like.
Go along with the whole, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Like, it just makes it so that like there's less ink, and it just like.
Less ink. You want the ink on there. What do you mean? Like, why do people overcomplicate this stuff? You don't need to take that top layer off the stencil. You don't need, like, what are you worried about it smudging around for? Don't rub your hands all over it. Don't smudge the crap out of it. There's no reason to take off layers of your stencil. You need the stencil. That's cool. I love you. I'll be down in a little bit, okay? They're playing Minecraft, and they're so stinking cute, but they always sound like they're fighting, but they're just like, their volume goes up the more excited they are, and I do that too. I wonder where they learned it from. Okay.
Need to get this together. How am I gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, if you
I
mess
come
up
around.
one line, you start feeling terrible about the tattoo. You know, like
exactly.
like
and
you
when
feel
they
good
move,
Yeah.
ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But
Y'all
that's
are
the thing about
complaining.
artists. I feel like we always make it work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's what art is just fixing mistakes.
Oh.
Just like putting something down and then adjusting to whatever
Like,
you
how
put
can
down.
I fix this area?
Have a sturdy setup for one. Like, you got them on a bed. How do you expect that to...
Like, maybe you can,
to stay
face it
steady.
that way, like this, kind of like
Oh yeah.
in a
That's
fetal.
perfect.
In a fetal.
Okay.
Yeah.
They want this poor
Then
man in
she's
a
like,
fetal
yeah,
position
her
to get
way,
a
it's like
tattoo.
controlling.
If you had him on a steady surface and you could use your weight to like stretch and move, and because some artists are super, they're like heavy-handed and they need that pressure to get those stretches. You can't do that on a bed. Like, the wrap is coming off the pillow.
Okay, here. Let me
That's
move the pillow.
healthy.
Take your leg up real quick and we'll move the
That's
pillow
even
over just
comfier.
a little bit.
This is so stressful,
So your
man.
leg is not really going.
She is literally scratching in that ink right now.
This part, the dark end goes to the top, right? So you wanna. This is going upwards towards that area.
Is that dry? Where's her ointment at?
Area.
You can tell if an artist uses ointment because they'll stick it on top of their glove, and sometimes that'll slide down. But for how far away she is from that stencil, like from her setup, how far she is away from that setup, she needs to have it on her glove so she can just go through and wipe it on there when she needs it. Girl, you gotta
Okay,
start
so
using a shader.
finish
You're gonna
off
start
that
tearing up
part.
his leg.
Yeah.
And you're teaching somebody else too. Like,
Going upwards, yes.
that's the thing about being a tattoo artist. Like, nobody just says, I want to be a starving artist, you know? Like, these people have goals and they want to do art for a living, and then they don't understand when they're making bad habits or they have a mentor that's not in it for their best interest. This is making me sad. Girl, I feel you. I went through similar situations. Like, sometimes people don't have the best interest in your dreams and goals. She's picking out designs where it's easy to hide it. So she gets that. But this tattoo was so flowy with the flames coming down the tail and the wisps at the end of the wings and stuff. Like, you need to have smooth lining for this, and it's just not happening. Dude, they should be like blasting through this tattoo, and it is taking so long. That needle is like out there. How do you get the ink from the tube to the needle if it's all the way out there? They use such a small liner on this tattoo. Like, it's just wobbly. I mean, she's got an apprentice working it with her, but you can see up where they started how shaky that all is. And like that line by the wing that's closest to you, like, it looks super patchy.
I'm not used to it, and I could tell that she isn't used to it either, so I just let her borrow mine. But look.
Also, like, the shading they gave on his leg makes it look like you just twisted up. Like, oh man.
Look at her work. This is her work right here compared to how she would used to shade. I mean,
yeah, okay, that line for that wing, that is gonna be gone. That is like different variations. It's got blood. You can see the blood pushing out of it, so you know the line's not in. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that setup is trashed, man. Why do you have all that junk on your table? Where's, like, you should have a biohazard, a trash can right next to you so you can dump your paper towels and stuff, and even the razor is still on there. And then, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like grime all around the edge of that surface where there wasn't wrap on it, and that's wood, which is very scary because it just absorbs all that blood and turns into bacteria and is super unsafe. I'm surprised I watched that whole thing.
I'm too scared.
I'm surprised how much of that I watched. Man, that bums me out when you start roping younger people into that and they trust you. I don't know. Sometimes y'all want to listen to people and think they know what they're doing, but really it just hurts your chances. Oh, just watching kids' dreams die. It's all good. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, that would be cool. Small channel. I'm getting like a subscriber every day kind of thing. My tattoo videos do pretty decently on this channel. Definitely recommend checking out some of the gaming stuff. I got a lot of that. If you like zombies, if you like scary games, if you like reactions and stuff like that, I got those. They're fun. I have a good time doing those too. I play games on the weekends and then I do these during the weekday. So I might do like a video or two a day type of thing. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.